Hello my amazing sexy mofos, this is your boy Venemie here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. In today's video I am back with another Forza Horizon 5 drag and tune video. The car that is abusing us today is the Atom 500 V8. This thing is absolutely amazing. I've got a drag tune for you today for it with anti-lag. But before we start, if you are new around here and like what you see, then please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But now let's jump straight into this. Okay, starting with the upgrades, go to a conversion, engine swap. You want to put in the racing V12, absolutely amazing engine, almost 1200 horses. You want to make it all-wheel drive as well. Also complement it with that twin turbo option as well. Now with today's build we're focusing on making it as light as physically possible, so any type of look, spoiler and everything, take all of that off. For the tyres and rims, standard drag tyre compound as per usual, and go for any rims that are light as hell. For the engine upgrades, very simple. You want to get as much power into this car as possible. It is very light. I will be showing you it with a roll cage and without, and there is a significant difference just by adding that 20 kilos from the roll cage. You'll see what I mean. But for the engine upgrades, put them all onto race and make that turbo anti-lag super important. Now for platform and handling, race brakes, off-road springs and dampers. For the roll cage, like I said, it's arguable. Personally, I'll go without it, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you what it's like with the roll cage and what it's like without the roll cage. Now, it will say on the stats that having the roll cage actually does increase it 0 to 60 and 0 to 100, but this is bogus. It really doesn't. For the drivetrain, you want a drift differential, a race drive line, and a stock transmission. When you've done all of that, you'll be good to go. We can then start on the actual tune. But with the roll cage, it goes to, with this particular tune, it will pull 230 something, but without it reducing the weight, making it as light as possible, the time difference is quite significant. It's almost by 3 to 4 seconds. So focus on making this car as light as possible. So when it comes to the actual tune, what I personally recommend is just pause the video every time I change category, copy it all down, write it all down. If you're looking for the share code just to do it all automatically for you, you can skip about 30 to 40 seconds ahead. You'll see the share code, but you won't be able to fiddle with the tune or the upgrades or anything like that if you want to change anything. So if you do want to have full control over the tune and the car, then personally I'd recommend applying it all manually. And at least then if you do manage to increase or make the tune better or get a faster time, then definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you changed, what you adjusted, and then I can publicly update the tune for everybody. But when it comes to the actual share code, you got 2 share codes right here. Personally, I'd recommend using the Jesco. It's called the Jesco build. That's what I've named it as because I built it around my Jesco. The anti-lag drag tune, this one 172933458. It is a fantastic anti-lag tune, but focus on the Jesco build one. This one is more focused around making the Atom 500 as light as physically possible, as well as the time difference. You'll see what I mean. It really is a big difference not having that roll cage, just focusing on as much power into the vehicle as possible and making it as light as physically possible. The times that you will get in this thing, you don't need to worry about 5th gear or anything above that. You just need to try get to 4th gear as fast as you can in this car. It will go all the way up to like 240 miles an hour in 4th gear, which 9 times out of 10, by the time you've hit that number, everyone else is long behind you. You've hit the flash and you've already done the drag race. But going on to the next thing, this tune does wheelie, which I actually found out halfway doing this video. I was just fiddling around with it, racing people, and then all of a sudden it started doing a wheelie. Now, if you don't want it to pull a wheelie, then the second you launch, just once again skip first, bump it straight in the second, and then you'll be all the way, you'll be fine. It will immediately get traction and you'll be flying down the festival drag strip. But if you do want to show off a little bit, and I will admit the Atom 500, it's quite a wild car. I didn't expect it to be pulling wheelies, I will say that. But if you would like it to pull a wheelie, and if you are actually good at controlling a wheelie and you can actually get some speed increase out of it, then first gear, as you just saw there, first gear, it pops the wheelie voluntarily. So if you want to show off, or if you actually want to pull a wheelie in this thing, then first gear. But if you warm up the tyres and everything in first gear, just reverse, accelerate forward a bit, then reverse again, just warm up those tyres, heat them up, or do a run down the festival drag strip and then come back, then the car won't wheelie in first gear. So just keep that in mind. So that's what I mean. If you do want to fiddle with this tune, then apply it manually. But if you're happy with this craziness and the times it can do, then you've got the share code down below in the video that you can use. Overall though, no complaints about this car. Obviously, if you don't want to wheelie, then you don't have to. It is optional. I just love the fact that this tune actually can pull a wheelie. I was so shocked. I wish I could actually record my real reaction when it immediately pulled a wheelie. I was screaming, but very scared, but excited at the same time. I absolutely found it hilarious. But obviously you don't need to pull a wheelie. As you can see there, it pulled a tiny wheelie there, but I had full control over it, and now we've got immediate traction, and the thing's just flying down the runway, 232 miles an hour there, extremely goddamn fast. Let me know what you think of this car and this tune down in the comment section below. But I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. But I love every single one of you. Please enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video.